You hear those seagulls, huh? Listen. Lay down on thoughts, surrender to the void. That's right. Push the plunger down there. Do it. Okay. That's what he wrote it about. I changed the lyric because it sounded like the diarrhea song, but no, it wasn't that. It was much better. It was like when you would hear that in the pub, you'd hear me singing it. Those are Ted demos. Ted would do the same thing I would do. He'd break out the Casio RZ1. This dude's pulling out the big stuff, and he'd do demos with with it and sing, and his brother would come down and have a couple drinks and you know, and then I'd come down, I'd hear it, and then we'd do it at practice with me singing the lead because he didn't want to sing lead. It's just a demo. It's like John Lennon. When I hear Ted demos, I hear John Lennon on the anthology doing Yes It Is, you know? Or I hear Lennon doing uh If I Fell in his bedroom. But with that other song we had, that's how beautiful it was. I mean, it's beautiful music he makes. And he also wrote the we started writing good songs, me and Ted. That's not our crowning achievement or our you know, our magnum opus, but he was writing that about Pat Motel and me. The first verse was, "Well, you're in a crowded pub and the bartender keeps ringing last call. Yeah, you've had a couple drinks and you're feeling like you're 10 feet tall, you know." And the second verse is something like, "Your father's getting pissed about the football scores," and it's a play on words like English rugby and my father, who was a gambler. Uh, he was also a postman primarily, but I mean, he was a big time gambler. And yeah, Ted used to come for practice on Saturdays and Sundays, and the house would be taken over with 15 TVs, fucking yeah, the whole shit. Three telephones, and then the phones would be ringing, and the TV be going. My father was in there just weeping some days. No, you motherfucker, no, don't do it. Please, God Almighty, no. Watching the football scores. No, motherfucker, no. And I come down, Dad, the band's gonna play now. He's like, no. And people used to, Ronnie asked me that too, and Ted. Yo, is your father okay? And he didn't mean anything other than, he knew that I come from a warm house with loving parents. But I couldn't lie. I'm like, he's passionate. He's a tortured man. That's what I would tell people. That's what my mother would say too about him. But Pat Motel used to get drunk and then go Mr. Hyde. I loved Pat. You know, Pat Motel racing the cops around and pulling into the KSR junkyard to outdo the cops. Crazy. He'd get drunk and then all hell would break loose. He was looking for a fight. And he was big, stout, tall man. And he often did that. He would do suicidal shit when he would drink. It was like Jim Morrison. That's what that's about. And your father's getting pissed about the football scores. You know, we're gonna go down to the schoolyard. We lived it. You know, I don't know what the other shit means, but I have no idea, man. That's what that song's about. This shit's gotta go. We got him right where we want him. You do? All right. Why are you jealous of what Ted does, though? Everything's got triple fucking meanings. There's not enough. It's not according to the math that they give me and resources to use. What was the name of that song? My favorite Aaron and Ted song is "Lights Out," and I did name it after Nelly Furtado. She had nothing to do with that song, but I mean, I was thinking of her when I named it that too, because that was going on my mind, and that's how you get that twin guitar, that cocksparrer sound, that Def Leppard sound, you know. Oh my god, two bitches on amps swinging their legs while those solos are going off, you know. That creamy. You're playing the punk rock, then you start invoking Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, you know, all these bands with the New York Dolls with these creamy double track fucking stereo solos, and the bitches are satisfied. They're just bobbing their heads, eating a peanut butter and honey sandwich, and fucking with pigtails and just bobbing their head with a big smile. Stone Girl had to remind listening to twin guitar with some fucking roller skates on and socks. That does it. That sets it off. When she comes out the bedroom with the socks on, that's it. I pull those denim shorts down and pound ass. That's what those solos sound like, doesn't it? Sounds like a blonde girl sucking a lollipop and bobbing her head, or sucking on a popsicle and spinning the motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? Girl sucking on a ring pop like that girl today in the TV show. That was gorgeous. Bottle of Jack Daniels, ring pop fucking fingers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's my girl. She's like that. You know? She got rollerblades. No, she's got the 1970s fucking roller skates on. Swinging the calves back and forth. That's what me and Ted sounded like. That's what the girls would. I would fuck all my girlfriends listening to our music too. It would just come up in the playlist. Beating up pussy. Smiling pigtail girl. Couldn't last 2 minutes in that shit. It was embarrassing. Tried all night though. It was great. She was a great sport. Never took the fucking roller skates off. Roller skates, big tall socks, and pigtails with those marbles. Those fucking marbles I like. Lots of fucking lipstick. Holy shit. That's what those guitars sound like to me. I've said it a billion times, man. All music should sound like that. Love that Ted shit. You can't, ladies and gentlemen, from Los Angeles, California, Bobby Guilty, Colin Shepard. How fucking great is that name? Colin fucking Shepard. You know? Wasn't that Ted's name? I always fuck it up. I was really young. It's hard to remember. I had a Doom T-shirt when I was 11 years old. I know you don't care about that, but we penned some hits. He's got a decent back catalog of shit. If you needed to rock your party rightly, and we were in the phone book as thrash band, and we came to your house, and that's exactly how we would do it. We would clean up. Everybody would quit or get better, pretty much, when we came on the scene. It was a lot of pressure on everybody. But we wanted to do our songs the way they are, and as you come along with this polished shit, how are we gonna do that? It's like, dude, but like I always tell them, if you want to be like me, do it by any means necessary. And I tell them that's what Malcolm X would have told you, by any fucking, by any fucking means necessary to get it done. If you care, you won't think about it. You become heartless to the other players in your menagerie and your chessboard. You start bouncing, fucking. You know what I mean? And you have to be kinged. You know that? Yeah, it's hard to look down on that. And you do, but that's beside the point. You do play on shit and shit, but I mean, who needs it anymore? Electric strings are they're definitely dead. Sucks. It's like special interest now, you know. And there's just not there's just not you know who's gonna with no influences. It's on its way out with no influences left to carry it forward. The quality will most assuredly go down. The whole industry of that is dead too now. That shit died. Computers, man, destroyed the world pretty much.